All right, we're here with Pete from Strymon, and we were talking to him on Thursday, and he said some really interesting things. We've seen a lot of comparisons to OCDs and tube screamers and various overdrive pedals, and that's actually not the case with the development of the Riverside Drive. You guys didn't actually develop that based off of another pedal, correct?
That's correct, yes. We developed this as a multi-stage drive where the four gain stages, the first one's in analog, and the subsequent three are done in the DSP that are emulating 12AX7 or based on 12AX7 tube gain responses. And by doing it in DSP, we're able to control all the interstage circuitry parameters and gain structure so that it's really more akin to a tube preamp than it is an overdrive pedal. The way I think of it is, in essence, Riverside is like giving you an extra jack on the front end of your amplifier and giving you a couple of more tubes in that signal path versus traditional overdrives, and which clip the signal in a fundamentally different way and have a different kind of dynamics to them. And I think the fact that there's comparisons is a testament to the versatility and the range of sounds that Riverside gets. But it was definitely not our intention to clone or copy any particular circuit or drive or overdrive that was out there.
Can you talk a little bit about the presence switch on the back there?
Oh yeah, the presence switch is a big part of helping it sit with any amplifier, and typically presence minus or presence the middle position is where we find that with most amplifiers where it kind of really like sits nicely. The presence plus is in certain situations, like some amps with a 15-inch speaker don't really reproduce the high end very efficiently, and the presence plus may work better there. And we've also, when we used it as a full preamp coming into a power amp in for some amps, and also it depends on the speaker. Some of those amps that we kind of bypassed its preamp section for and just used Riverside, we found the Presence Plus. That's why we have that Presence Plus situation, is we found areas where it's like that extra presence really is what you want in this situation. But yeah, for the amps that we've had at the lab, and we've tried it with a bunch of different, Presence Minus is pretty sits good with a lot of them in the middle position for other situations where you need a little more top end.
So technically, a guitar player could go to any gig and plug into a backline amp with an effects loop and use that as their kind of main sound.
Yes, that's possible. You could go into the effects return so that now you're actually bypassed its preamp, and we found with a few different amps, the results can be very good that way.
Yeah, we were just even recording with the cab sim on the Big Sky, okay, and the Riverside Drive. It's just it's incredible. I mean, you could tour with just this and not need anything else.
Well, yeah, that's cool. That was the idea, and it's the cab. We've done a video on our website that features Riverside and Deco, which isn't on this board, and just using the cab sim from Big Sky, and Ethan did that, came up with some great sounds.
Well, great job. This is an amazing pedal. We're really excited for it. Thank you very much.
Thanks.